I look at Genshin, people say, oh yeah, pay to win. And then you look at Black Desert Online, yeah, pay to win. But then you play Destiny and you're like, what the fuck? This is super fucking pay to win. This is actually more pay to win than probably both of them. Because like, you'll be missing out on so much goddamn content, it's ridiculous. Literally, like, everything is locked out for some reason or another. Like, you can't even like look at the battle pass without anything. Like, it's like this things on top of keys on top of keys on top of this. And look, season pass, all right, cool, whatever, that's understandable. But then I bought all the expansions, at least up to date. I didn't buy the Lightfall yet, but later. But anyway, like, I have all the current stuff, and still, like, I'll get locked out of things. Like, see, what the fuck is this? Why do I have to buy this upgraded edition? Why? What do you want me to buy that shit? There's some of these things that are locked out. Requires 30th anniversary pack. What the fuck is this? Why? How much is this shit? $24.99. No, man, I'm done spending money on you guys. No, like, I don't know what that is, but it wants me to buy it for some reason. What else you want me to buy? Oh, and then you go to the helm and forget it. There's even more shit. You talk to this guy, and this guy wants you to buy some kind of other battle pass or whatever. Like, I don't understand why there's so much pay to win shit in this game. Like, yeah, they went free to play, but come on, there's other free to play games that have full content. Even Genshin Impact has more content for free. Like, you could literally do everything you want and never spend a dime in Genshin. You won't have the best shit. It won't be like paying to win, but like, still, you'll have access to everything for free. But this, like, why do you have to buy so many goddamn things? Like, seriously. Like, let's talk to this guy. Watch, I bet you have to buy something. What's this? Okay. Next major rank. Requires season of plunder. What the fuck is a season of plunder? And this guy, and his thing is glowing, so it makes me feel like I'm supposed to be doing something from him. Season of the Seraph. Okay, this. Get the season pass. Okay, so is it the same season pass for the other thing too? So I'm so confused by all this shit. I'm assuming that you buy the season pass and I got access to both. But like, how do I know for sure? Like, what if I buy the season pass and then it's like, oh, then you need a dungeon key, which I saw that too. Some of these places, some of these dungeons, stuff like that, or raids, like they'll have those situations where you can't do a certain quest because it's like, oh, you need a key or whatever. What was it? I think it was in this here. See, what is this? Witch Queen dungeon key. You gotta buy a dungeon key too? Seriously? Look, $20 for that shit. No, I'm not buying that. Like, can I get it in the game for free? And it's shocking to me, you know, like, both Genshin Impact and Black Desert Online have full content, like, completely in the game. You don't have to buy expansions. You don't have to buy shit. Like, literally, it's just all accessible. It's all there. But with Destiny, they nickel and dime you like crazy, like over the top with every single little aspect of everything. I'm assuming that there's no way to get it for free. As Destiny grows more and more, we should not be reverting back to cash grabs. Not only does Bungie have a full cosmetic store, they also charge $40 to $60 for yearly expansions, along with $4 to $10 season passes a year. I feel like I get my money out of what I pay for, or I'm paying for, but an additional $20 for 2 dungeons that should normally be a part of the season itself. Really? Like, I thought this was a part of the expansion. You know, I bought the expansion. I have it. So I like, what happens when you want to do these dungeons and no one else bought it? Like, then nobody's doing that content. It goes right back to Star Wars The Old Republic. So Star Wars The Old Republic is an MMO, right? And it has the subscription thing. When you pay for the subscription, you get access to all the dungeons and stuff. If you're free to play, then you only have access to certain dungeons. So when you want to do the content that's the paid content, you'll end up sitting in the freaking matchmaking for like 10 hours waiting for the queue to actually pop, whereas the free to play stuff is instant all the time. So this is like a major problem with these type of games that do this shit, is like If you're locking out content from free to play to paid players, like all you're doing is just fucking over your fan base. You know, like Destiny honestly is lucky because they have an extremely loyal, really like huge fan base, like across all the platforms, Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, all this shit. They definitely have the people to be able to, like, you know, play with all the time. Matchmaking is pretty quick from what I've seen, but still it doesn't really answer the question of like how many people are paying to win and getting these dungeon keys to do these exclusive little like paid dungeons, you know. So like it's really shitty, and I don't really care about what loot drops out of it or any of that shit. I only care about doing the actual mission. I want to see what it looks like and, you know, like explore some new things. So like you're very limited with what you have unless you pay to win. You gotta pay for every fucking thing in this whole game. Like it's really upsetting. Like, especially since they don't bundle up the expansion packs. They always put it like segregated with each other. So when I bought all the expansion packs, it cost me $40. It was the Witch Queen by itself for $20 on sale, right? And then you buy the Forsaken along with the Shadow Keep and all that other shit for another $20. So they couldn't even bundle it together. They had to like do some separate shit. They're gonna do the same thing with the Lightfall, and eventually the Witch Queen is gonna be in a bundle pack or whatever. But it's really shitty. It's really shitty that they decided to go with this extremely pay to play route thing. It's like basically the free to play players is like a giant like just trial. And then from there, if you really love the game, then you go ahead and you buy all this shit, which honestly, I recommend buying the expansions only if you absolutely love the game, right? And then 2, if you plan to get it on sale. That's it. Just wait for a sale, wait for it to come out like $20-$30, and then that's it. Just go ahead and buy it. I'm not sure if I want to get Lightfall on day 1 because I think it's like $60 or something. I don't know. Let me double check it. Let me see. $100? Oh, wait, hold on a second. Let me see this. $100? Oh, plus the annual pass. How much is the fucking annual pass? Holy shit. $100. No. You can go fuck yourself. $50. So that means it's $50 for the annual pass thing on top of the game. So the game is $50. Like, what is Lightfall bringing that's gonna be so like extravagant that I have to have it on day 1? Campaign, a new story thing which you could watch on YouTube. Strand, what is this? Harness darkness and plunge into the thing. Oh, that's the new subclass thing. So that's why everybody's going crazy, because they want a new subclass. Okay. And then new destination, so a new zone. All right, so this is the only reason why people are buying this, most likely because they want to be able to make some new builds and do some crazy shit. All right, I could wait on that. I'll wait till it's $20 and then I'll buy it. But no, man, $50 for that shit. And then the season pass, another fucking, like, what is it, $10 a month or whatever? Like, well, it's not that often that they do seasons, right? It's a little different. Oh, 48 days. So I guess they do it by maybe 2 months each or something. 2 or 3 months. So that's not terrible to spend $10 in 3 months, but it's still quite annoying, you know, that there's no way to kind of earn these things in the game. Like if they would have made it so like if you were really dedicated and played your ass off and you had a chance to earn this shit, that would be pretty decent. Kind of like what World of Warcraft kind of did with their subscriptions, which I've never played it to see it in person, but I've done a little bit of research and I saw that it's possible. So it requires a lot of grind, but at least it rewards you for kind of like trying to do something in the game for free or whatever. So I don't know, man. It's really shitty in general. Like the way that I see myself supporting a game like what I did with Black Desert Online and also with Genshin Impact is I paid for the battle passes and things like that. Like in Black Desert Online, I bought 2 character slots, and I also bought I think it was a season pass thing, like the battle pass thing, one time. So I spent probably like a grand total of maybe like $20 on that game, which is nothing honestly, but like that game was definitely very enjoyable for free. And then Genshin Impact, another one. I struggle with the resin system, but everything else around it, I've spent probably, I don't know, maybe $50 on it total, and that's because of the battle passes for me and my fiance, and also the $5 subscription thing that gives you more primo gems. That's it. That's the only thing. I've never actually like bought fucking characters to roll the loot box or whatever. I got all that stuff myself for free by just playing the game. So like those games are definitely less pay to win than this shit. Like it's kind of crazy, man. Lucky that Destiny is actually an enjoyable game, because if it wasn't, I would have been uninstalled this shit.